Hey you, yes you, the woman listening right now. Before you scroll away or dismiss this message, I want you to pause for just a moment and ask yourself a question. Do you truly know how powerful you are? Not the power the world tells you to have, not the version shaped by other people's expectations, criticisms or doubts, but the raw, real, unstoppable force that lives inside of you. Because here's the truth nobody tells you enough. Inside every woman is a strength. So fierce, so resilient, it can break through any barrier, overcome any challenge, and rise even when life tries to knock her down. You were born with that power, it's part of who you are, but somewhere along the way you might have lost sight of it. Maybe you've been told you're too much or not enough. Maybe you've been made to shrink, to hide your light, so dim your fire, so you don't stand out, and maybe, just maybe you've started to believe those lies. But not anymore. This moment, right now, is the turning point. This is where you stop apologizing for being you and start owning every part of your story. The good, the messy, the scars and the triumphs. It's time to stop waiting for someone else's approval or validation. It's time to stop shrinking to fit someone else's mold. Because being undefeatable isn't about perfection. It's not about being flawless or having a smooth journey. It's about being real, being raw, being courageous enough to face your fears and challenges head on and never ever backing down. It's about knowing your worth so deeply that no criticism can shake you. It's about building a mindset so strong that failure becomes just a stepping stone, not a stop sign. Imagine waking up every morning with a fierce confidence that says, I am enough. I am worthy. I am unstoppable. Imagine walking into any room with your head held high, unshaken by doubt or judgment. Imagine living a life where your dreams are bigger than your fears and your courage outshines your worries. This is not just a dream, this is your potential. This is the power that's waiting for you to claim it. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to take you on a journey to discover the undefeatable girl inside you. We'll start by helping you truly know who you are, beyond the masks, beyond the doubts, beyond the noise. You'll learn how to embrace every part of yourself, how to transform challenges into growth, and how to build a mindset that no one can break. Because when you know yourself and you stand firm in your truths, no obstacle can stop you. You become a force of nature, a woman who not only survives but thrives, a woman who leads with strength, grace, and unshakable confidence. So get ready. This is your moment, your time to rise, your time to be truly undefeatable. Are you ready? Let's begin. Know who you are. Ladies, before you can become undefeatable, the most important thing you must do is truly know who you are. Not who others want you to be, not the version of yourself shaped by criticism or fear, but the real, raw, powerful woman inside. So many girls go through life trying to fit into molds that weren't made for them. They shrink themselves to fit someone else's expectations. They hide their dreams, silence their voice, and dim their light to avoid standing out. But here's the truth. When you try to be anyone other than yourself, you lose your power, you lose your spark, you lose your ability to be truly undefeatable. The first step to becoming an undefeatable girl is to know your worth. You are valuable, not because of what you do or how you look or how many people like you. You are valuable because you exist. You have a purpose that no one else can fulfill. You have a voice that the world needs to hear. You have a strength inside you that has already helped you survive everything life has thrown your way. Look back at your life, the moments when you wanted to give up but didn't. The times when you were scared but kept moving forward anyway. The times you felt alone but still showed up for yourself. That is your power. That is your essence. That is who you really are. But knowing who you are goes deeper than just recognizing your strengths. It means acknowledging your flaws too. It means accepting that you are not perfect, and that's okay. Being undefeatable doesn't mean being flawless. It means being real. It means being authentic enough to show your scars and brave enough to keep going. You are not your mistakes. You are not the pain you have endured. You are not the opinions of others. You are the sum of your experiences, yes, but more importantly, you are the promise of who you can become. It's time to stop looking for validation outside yourself. Stop asking, am I good enough? And start saying, I am more than enough. Because when you own your identity, your true identity, no one can shake your confidence. No one can make you feel small. No one can take your power away. Imagine waking up every day with absolute certainty about who you are and what you stand for. Imagine walking into any room knowing you don't need permission to shine. Imagine living your life boldly and unapologetically because you've embraced your true self. That is the foundation of an undefeatable girl. It all starts with self-awareness and self-love. When you know who you are, you create boundaries that protect your peace, you make decisions that honor your dreams, you attract people who see your value and support your growth. So today, I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. I am strong, I am worthy, I am unstoppable. Repeat it until you believe it, because this is your moment, this is your life. And you were made to be an undefeatable force. Embrace challenges as growth opportunities. Now that you know who you are, the next step on your journey to becoming an undefeatable girl is to embrace challenges. Not run from them, not complain about them, but face them head on and see them for what they truly are, opportunities for growth. Life will never be easy. It wasn't meant to be. Every challenge you face is designed to test your strength, to push you beyond your limits and to help you discover just how powerful you really are. You see, challenges are not obstacles. They are the very tools that shape your character and build your resilience. Think about it. Diamonds form under pressure, and so do undefeatable girls. When life presses down on you, when circumstances feel unbearable, that's when your true spirit is forged. Those moments, as hard as they feel, are gifts in disguise. So many girls want to avoid pain or difficulty, hoping that if they just stay comfortable, they'll be safe. But comfort zones are prisons. They keep you stuck, small, and afraid to grow. The undefeatable girl understands that growth happens outside of comfort. She welcomes discomfort because she knows it means she's evolving. When you face challenges, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? Every problem holds a lesson. Every setback is a chance to improve. Every failure is a step closer to success. Remember, no one who has ever achieved greatness got there without obstacles. The path to success is never straight or smooth. It is full of twists, turns, and bumps. But every challenge you overcome adds a layer to your strength. It adds fuel to your fire. And here's the secret. Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs come after the hardest battles. When you feel like quitting, that's when you are closest to your next level. Keep going, because your breakthrough is on the other side of your struggle. Embracing challenges also means changing your mindset. Instead of seeing problems as threats, see them as chances to prove to yourself how resilient you are. When you start viewing challenges this way, you stop fearing failure. You stop being paralyzed by doubt. You start to move forward with courage. No one becomes undefeatable by avoiding challenges. You become undefeatable by facing them with a heart full of courage and a mind ready to grow. You build mental toughness by showing up, even when it's hard. You build confidence by learning from every experience, good or bad. So the next time you face a tough situation, whether it's criticism, rejection, loss, or disappointment, remind yourself this is not the end. This is the beginning of your growth. This is the moment that will shape your story and build your legacy. An undefeatable girl is not one who never falls. She's the one who always gets back up. She looks at challenges not as enemies, but as teachers. And she knows that the only way to fail is to stop trying. You're capable of more than you know. Your challenges don't define you. Your response to them does. Choose to rise. Choose to grow. Choose to become the undefeatable girl who no obstacle can break. Cultivate a strong mindset. Becoming an undefeatable girl is not just about what happens around you, it's about what happens inside your mind. The greatest battles are often fought within. Your mindset shapes your reality. It determines how you handle stress, how you react to setbacks, and whether you keep moving forward or give up. A strong mindset is your most powerful weapon. It's the inner voice that tells you, I can do this, even when everything feels impossible. It's the confidence that you are capable, deserving and worthy of success. Cultivating this mindset takes practice, patience and persistence, but once you develop it, nothing can shake you. First, understand that your thoughts create your feelings and actions. Negative thoughts lead to doubt, fear and hesitation. Positive thoughts build courage, hope and motivation. You have the power to choose which thoughts you feed. Choose to feed your mind with strength, not weakness. Start by being aware of your self-talk. What do you say to yourself when things go wrong? Do you tell yourself you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed? Or do you remind yourself that setbacks are temporary, that you have the power to change your story? Replace every negative thought with a positive one. If you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, say instead, I am learning, I am growing, I will succeed. If doubt creeps in, remind yourself of past victories, even small ones. Celebrate your progress because every step forward builds your mental muscle. Another important part of cultivating a strong mindset is learning to stay calm under pressure. Life will throw storms your way. Difficult people, unexpected problems, failures. The undefeatable girl doesn't panic or lose control. She stays composed, focused, and clear-headed. Why? Because panic leads to poor decisions, but calmness leads to solutions. Practice mindfulness or meditation to help manage stress and stay centered. When you feel overwhelmed, take deep breaths, ground yourself, and remind yourself that you control your reactions. You might not control every event, but you always control how you respond. Resilience is a key part of a strong mindset. This means bouncing back from failures with even more determination. Understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth. It is a necessary part of growth. Every failure teaches you something valuable and prepares you for future success. Surround yourself with positivity. This means people who believe in you, who uplift and encourage you, and environments that inspire growth. Distance yourself from negativity and toxic influences that drain your energy and cloud your mind. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Cultivating a strong mindset doesn't happen overnight. It's a daily commitment to be kind to yourself, to learn from mistakes, and to keep going no matter what. Every day is a new chance to strengthen your mind. Remember, your mind is like a garden. If you plant seeds of doubt and fear, that's what will grow. But if you plant seeds of courage, hope, and belief, you will cultivate a garden full of strength and resilience. An undefeatable girl knows that the power to win any battle starts in her mind. She trains her thoughts, controls her emotions, and keeps her spirit unbreakable. And because of this, no challenge can defeat her. You build unshakable confidence. Confidence is the foundation of being undefeatable. When you believe in yourself deeply and truly, you carry a power that no one can take away. Building unshakable confidence isn't about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about trusting your worth, your abilities, and your journey. Many girls struggle with confidence because they compare themselves to others or focus on their flaws. But here's the truth that every undefeatable girl knows. Your value is not determined by anyone else's opinion or by comparison. You are unique, and that uniqueness is your superpower. Start by recognizing your strengths. Take time to reflect on what you do well, what makes you proud, and the qualities that set you apart. It could be your kindness, creativity, resilience, or your ability to make others laugh. Write these down and remind yourself of them daily. When you acknowledge your strengths, your confidence naturally grows. Next, face your fears head on. Confidence doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you move forward despite it. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting, trying a new skill, or starting that project you've been dreaming about. Each small victory builds your confidence, brick. Remember, confidence is a muscle that grows stronger with use. Practice self-affirmations. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am capable, I am worthy, I deserve success. These words may feel strange at first, but repetition rewires your brain to believe them. Over time, your mindset shifts from self-doubt to self-assurance. Also, take care of your body. Confidence isn't only mental, it's physical too. When you move your body, dress in a way that makes you feel good, and practice good posture, your confidence shines through. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak clearly. Your body language sends a message to the world and to yourself that you are strong and ready. Now, the secret of undefeatable girls is that they don't fear failure or rejection. They see these not as setbacks, but as learning opportunities. When you accept that mistakes are part of growth, you stop fearing judgment and start taking bold actions. Confidence grows when you realize that even if things don't go perfectly, you can handle it and keep moving. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and believe in your potential. Confidence flourishes in a positive environment. Distance yourself from negativity and criticism that tear you down. Instead, find mentors, friends, or communities that celebrate your progress and encourage your dreams. Lastly, celebrate every success, no matter how small. Each step forward is proof that you are capable. Take pride in your efforts and accomplishments. When you recognize your own wins, your confidence soars and you feel unstoppable. Being an undefeatable girl means walking through life with your head held high, knowing your worth, and never letting anyone else define your value. It's about trusting yourself enough to take risks, to stand firm in your beliefs, and to shine brightly even when others doubt you. Confidence isn't given, it's earned through action, belief, and persistence. Build yours daily, protect it fiercely, and watch as you become truly undefeatable. Develop relentless persistence. Persistence is the secret weapon of every undefeatable girl. It's what separates those who give up when faced with challenges from those who keep pushing forward until they succeed. Becoming undefeatable means developing a mindset that refuses to quit, no matter how tough the journey gets. Life will throw obstacles your way. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, defeated, or unsure if you can go on. But persistence means showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It means choosing to keep moving forward, one step at a time, even if progress feels slow or invisible. Think about the times in your life when you faced difficulty. Maybe it was a hard test, a challenging relationship, or a dream that seemed impossible to reach. What if, instead of giving up, you had kept pushing through? Every great success story has moments of struggle. Moments when the person could have quit, but didn't. That is the power of persistence. Persistence starts with setting clear goals. When you know what you want, your determination strengthens. Write down your goals and break them into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each small win because they build momentum. Even on days when motivation is low, your goals act like a compass, guiding you forward. Another important part of persistence is embracing failure as your teacher. Failure is not the end, it's feedback. It shows you what doesn't work and teaches you how to adjust your approach. Instead of seeing failure as a stop sign, see it as a detour that leads you to a better path. Undefeatable girls learn from setbacks, they analyze, adapt, and keep going. Remember, persistence isn't about being stubborn or pushing blindly. It's about being flexible and resilient. If one approach doesn't work, try another. If you face rejection, ask yourself what you can learn and improve. Every no brings you closer to a yes. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. Cultivate a routine that supports your persistence. Discipline yourself to work consistently toward your goals, even on the hard days. Build habits that keep you productive and focused. When persistence becomes a habit, you don't rely solely on motivation, which can fluctuate. You rely on commitment and action. Surround yourself with people who support your persistence. Seek mentors and friends who encourage you to keep going and remind you of your strength. Avoid those who plant doubt or discourage your dreams. Positive energy fuels persistence. Lastly, remind yourself why you started. When the journey gets tough, reconnect with your purpose and passion. What drives you? What will achieving your goal mean for your life? Keeping this why in your heart will give you the courage to keep going even when it feels impossible. Becoming undefeatable means knowing that no matter how many times you fall, you will get back up. You will push through setbacks. Silence the inner voice that says, give up, and prove to yourself that persistence always wins in the end. So keep going, be relentless, be unstoppable, be the girl who never quits, because that is the true meaning of being undefeatable. Celebrate your wins and keep evolving. Becoming undefeatable isn't just about pushing through challenges and never giving up. It's also about recognizing your progress, celebrating your wins, and committing to continuous growth. Every victory, no matter how small, deserves acknowledgement. Celebrating your achievements fuels your motivation and reminds you of how far you've come. Too often, we get caught up in chasing the next goal, the next milestone, and forget to pause and appreciate what we've already accomplished. But to truly become undefeatable, you must learn to celebrate yourself. This doesn't mean becoming complacent or arrogant. It means honoring your hard work and dedication. When you celebrate your wins, you reinforce a positive mindset. It builds confidence and strengthens your belief in your abilities. Did you overcome a fear? Celebrate that. Did you complete a difficult task? Celebrate that. Did you learn something new or improve a skill? Celebrate that too. Each win is proof that you are growing stronger, wiser, and closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Celebration can take many forms. It could be as simple as writing down your achievements in a journal, sharing your success with a supportive friend, or treating yourself to something special. These moments of recognition recharge your spirit and remind you that your journey is worth it. But becoming undefeatable doesn't stop at celebration. The journey of growth is ongoing. Life is constantly changing, and so are you. To stay undefeatable, you must commit to lifelong learning and evolution. Be curious, be open to new ideas, and always seek ways to improve yourself. Ask yourself regularly, what new skills can I learn? What habits can I develop? How can I become stronger mentally, emotionally, and physically? Growth requires humility, admitting there's always room to improve, and courage, being willing to step outside your comfort zone to evolve. Surround yourself with inspiration. Read books, listen to motivational talks, connect with mentors, and learn from people who inspire you. Feed your mind with positive, empowering messages that encourage you to grow. When you prioritize self-development, you build resilience and adaptability, key traits of an undefeatable girl. Remember, setbacks and failures don't define you, they refine you. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn and become better. When you embrace this mindset, you stop fearing change and start welcoming it. You become unstoppable because you know how to rise, adjust, and move forward stronger than ever. Finally, stay connected to your purpose. Your why will always be your guiding light. It reminds you why you started, why you fight through the tough days, and why you deserve success and happiness. Let that purpose fuel your passion for growth and your drive to keep evolving. So as you reach new heights and celebrate your wins, remember, the journey never truly ends. Becoming undefeatable is about progress, persistence, and perpetual growth. Keep shining, keep evolving, and keep becoming the powerful, unstoppable girl you were always meant to be. Your story is just beginning. Make it legendary. So here we are at the close of this journey, but really, it's just the beginning of yours. You've been reminded today that inside you lies a power unlike any other. Fierce, resilient, and unstoppable. This power isn't something you have to earn or prove to anyone else. It's already within you. It's who you are at your core. Knowing yourself deeply, embracing every part of your story, your strengths and your flaws, is the foundation of being undefeatable. When you stop shrinking to fit someone else's expectations and start standing tall in your own truth, you step into a new realm of possibility. You become a force of nature, untouchable by doubt, unshaken by criticism, and unbreakable in the face of life's storms. You also learn that challenges are not your enemies, they are your teachers. Each obstacle is a stepping stone, each failure a lesson, each setback a chance to grow stronger. The undefeatable girl sees adversity not as a stop sign, but as a push forward. When you begin to see life difficulties as opportunities to prove your resilience, you transform pain into power and weakness into strength. And none of this is possible without cultivating a mindset that serves you. The battles within your mind determine the battles you win in life. Train your thoughts, control your emotions, and nurture your spirit with kindness and positivity. Practice patience with yourself and remember that building mental strength is a daily journey, not a one-time event. Confidence, real, unshakable confidence, is the crown you wear when you truly believe in your worth. It's not about perfection or having all the answers. It's about trusting that you are enough just as you are, and knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. When you stand in your confidence, you don't just survive, you thrive. Now, I want you to take a moment and look within. Feel that fire in your belly, that unstoppable force ready to rise. You don't need permission to be powerful. You don't need anyone else's approval. Your worth is intrinsic, your potential limitless. This is your moment. Your time to claim your power. Your time to rise above the noise and the doubts, to walk boldly into your future with your head held high and your heart full of courage. You are more than enough. You are worthy beyond measure, and you are unstoppable. So go ahead, step into your power, face your fears, embrace your challenges, cultivate your mindset, build your confidence, and most importantly, never stop believing in yourself. Because the world needs your light, the world needs your strength, and most of all, the world needs the undefeatable woman only you can be. Rise up, shine bright, and show the world exactly who you are. You are unstoppable, you are undefeatable, and this is only the beginning.